everybody, it's Annalise. I thought I'd jump on here and give a little recap of what I think is my 6th week in Ireland, which is crazy. It's going by so quickly. So this week, Monday was Valentine's Day, and UCD Residences put on this dating game show event that my friends and I just watched. We did not take part in it. It was entertaining to watch, but it was so brutal because the setup was, I guess Take Me Out is a real European dating show, and there were 21 girls at the front of the room, and guys would come up one by one, and any time while the guys were introducing themselves and then having to do a talent, the girls could pop the balloons to say they weren't interested. And if anyone still had a balloon at the end, then they would go on a date with the guy. And everyone knew what they were signing up for, so I don't think anyone got tricked, but it was just really hard to watch some of the really brutal rejections because the host would go around and ask why people popped their balloons. So that was kind of hard to watch, so we left after an hour to go to the Clubhouse, which is the UCD student pub, and do they had couples karaoke at the time. It was mostly just pairs of friends, but that was a lot of fun. There's some really good songs. I think 3 ABBA songs, lots of Journey, 2 Billy Joel songs, which surprised me. And so that was a lot of fun. And then on Saturday, we went to the Emigration Museum, which is called Epic, which is a pretty fitting name. I think it's won Europe's top tourist attraction 3 years in a row, and it is really, really cool. It's a super interactive and engaging experience, and there's a really set up way that you're supposed to move through the whole museum. So it's not you're just walking around looking at paintings or statues or whatever. You're really going through this audio-visual experience that I highly recommend. It was a really, really cool exhibition. And at the end, they had names of lots of families that had immigrated, and so I was able to find my mom's side of the family, which was pretty cool. I couldn't find any other last names from our family, but it was a really cool experience, and I'd highly recommend that museum. Obviously, some very sad things in it. Over 1 million people died from the potato famine, and even other really difficult circumstances leading to other times of immigration and everything. But it was cool to see how the beginning of the museum was kind of focusing on that, on the really difficult circumstances, and then it turned into everything that Ireland has given to the world. So that was cool, a focus on all of the arts and sports and everything that Ireland has contributed as a result of the mass immigration that it experienced. So that was very fun. And then we walked over to the Guinness Storehouse for a tour there, and everyone I've talked to has said I had to go to the Guinness Storehouse in Dublin, and I'm definitely glad I went. It is very linked to my major because in biological engineering we do a lot of food and beverage processing examples and projects and that sort of thing. So in that level, it was really cool to see just the unbelievably huge scale of production that they have going on for Guinness, and also how difficult it was to perfect some of the formulas, when they decided to mix nitrogen in with CO2. I think it was to make the bubbles longer lasting, and really cool things like that. And they had a tribute to William Gossett, the inventor of the student tea test, because he was a brewer at Guinness who published his results under the name student because he wasn't allowed to as a Guinness employee, but completely changed the world of statistics. So that was cool. I have to say, going to the Guinness Storehouse without being able to drink alcohol is maybe not the same experience, so I don't know if I can really give a full recommendation based on that. It was cool. There was a tasting room that they set up to be as neutral sense-wise as possible, except for all the aromas they have going on. They had vats for each of the 4 main flavors of Guinness, and then this whole elaborate way you're supposed to taste Guinness, swirling it around your mouth and breathing out through your nose and all that sort of thing. So I didn't get to do that, but smelling the aromas was cool. And then I tried alcohol-free Guinness at the bar. It was really bad. I did not like it. I also didn't like the alcohol-free Heineken, so I think the flavor of beer is really not my thing. Apparently, Guinness 00 doesn't taste that much like the real thing, according to my friends. So maybe it's not an accurate judge of how I feel about the real Guinness, but I highly suspect I also wouldn't like that. But the Gravity Bar was really cool because it was really, really high up, so we got a great view of the city. And overall, it was still fun to see. It was just, I don't know, a little bit different experience if you're not drinking, I guess. But it was cool. And then Saturday night, we just went out to the Academy again, but I don't think I got any clips of that. But we did a different room of the Academy this time, so there wasn't like the circus performers, but it was way better music. So that was fun. And yeah, so that was my week. I had a lot of fun. I can't believe how fast time is going by already. It's almost spring break, but I'm having a really awesome time. I hope everyone else is doing great, and I will see you in my next video.